Out front now, Ryan Goodman, former special counsel at the Defense Department and now a co-editor-in-chief of the Just Security legal blog. Ryan, when you look at this, how significant do you think this testimony could be from these various employees at Mar-a-Lago?
It could be highly significant, especially if you try to match it up with the indictment and what it alleges. So one of the most important pieces of the indictment is the idea that Donald Trump directed one of his aides, Walt Nautow, to take the boxes from the storage facility, bring them to his private residence, where he then picked out the documents he wanted, and then they returned only about half of them back to the storage facility. So who would know about that? Well, he went ballistic when he found out that the maid who cleans the bedroom suite was speaking, or could be speaking with, was asked to speak with the FBI. Why would he go ballistic? Probably because he's worried about something that's not good for him and that she knows about it. She would maybe identify if there were 64 boxes in his private residence, and if it takes time, it's a several-day period in which he's maybe going through them.
These are really the eyes and ears, right? They could see and hear so much. Paula also mentioned potentially Secret Service agents, intelligence officials. What kinds of constraints could there be in terms of their testimony and security, national security?
It's a great question. So they could have very important information. There's also like the eyes and the ears. They're witnessing everything because they may be accompanying the former president. But at the same time, you've got to be very concerned. You want a judge who has experience with national security matters, who can ensure that the evidence that's relevant to the case comes in, but at the same time, it does not reveal important security information that could be damaging for how do these details work? What are the movements of the former president? How do they operate when they're trying to protect him? And that is, in some ways, potentially relevant because we want to know where he was at which times. So I think that's the kind of delicate balance that has to be struck.
The judge, Aileen Cannon, who's a Trump-appointed judge, we're also learning that there's a chance, right? She may push this. It's supposed to start in May 2024. It may push it past the election, citing the former president's busy schedule and also this need for the attorneys to go through all of the evidence here. What do you think the chances are that this does, in fact, get pushed past the election?
I think it's a very good chance it does get pushed. The judge in this particular case has demonstrated extraordinary favor towards the president. Last year, she got overturned twice by a unanimous conservative panel at the 11th Circuit. And they didn't just say, like, she got it wrong. They were basically saying this is beyond the law, what you have done. You should not even have exercised jurisdiction in the first place with that part of the case. And then she's shown kind of extraordinary hostility towards the government that I haven't really seen from a judge. Even like the government just recently tried to say to her, you know, when you're setting this deadline for when the case is going to be, we just want to put you on notice that in our other case, Trump has asked to suspend that case. So if he's asking to suspend it, then it doesn't interfere with you moving ahead. And she got upset with the government for suggesting that to her, just bringing her attention to it. That's very unusual. Usually a judge would say, thank you for bringing my attention to it.
And that's sort of standard practice from the DOJ, correct?
Very standard practice and completely not standard practice on the part of a judge. So I think that she very well might say, look, I'm going to give him what he wants. What does he really want? To have this trial put back beyond the election.
Be interesting to see if then that perhaps impacts the other cases. Ryan, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.